Give it up for him. Yeah, he took a lot of edibles before this, and he performed. He performed his ass off, dude. He's wearing 3 jackets right now, dude. He has a hidden one. You guys ready for the next comic of the night? Before I bring him up, I'm going to talk about the deals. Oh my god. We got $10 buckets of beer. We got $6. You can get chicken tenders and fries. We got pottery in the back for all your smoking needs. We got ashtrays. We got shot glasses. We got some crazy stuff. We got little mommy pots. I didn't even know what they were. I thought it was a cake thing. Turns out you can put toothpicks in them. Crazy. We also got Peace and Go Fuck Yourself, the brand in the back right there. Yep, that is the name. You guys ready for your next comic of the night? This guy is a very close friend of mine. We do a podcast together called the Working Man Podcast. A podcast for the working man and the struggling comic.
Yeah!
Oh yeah. We got 34 subscribers.
That's right!
Let's change that, probably. I don't know. It depends on what you guys want. But I want it to be higher. Give it up for Anthony Pickle.
Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? This is awesome. The echo going on. Jeez. It makes it a little bit more intimidating. Let's give it up for Peps Pub, Blockers Laughs, letting us do this shit here. Hell yeah. The neighbors, we don't give a fuck about them. Seriously. They're getting a free show, honestly. With all this talent you got pouring out here. We got an open mic after. I hope you guys hit it up. It'll be a lot of fun. One of my favorite parts about this place has to be the piss trough. Right, anybody else? It's awesome. The last van show, there was a Hell's Angel guy burst in while I'm pissing. I'm like, hey man, occupado. He's like, it's just a dick, bro. Walks right past. I have so many memories at that piss trough. I just walked in a moment ago, and my good buddy Zach Jack, he was in there just waiting. He was like, come on in, pal. What? At least pull your pants up. Do these things. So, you guys want to hear about the time I slut-shamed my cat? Anybody got cats here? Bunch of whores, right? I let this bitch out for one night. She comes back pregnant. Jeez, I felt like a Latino dad with a teenage daughter. It was ridiculous. I was like, we can't let this keep happening. So I slut-shamed her. I saw her laying there all pregnant and shit, like some of the porno that Ryan watches. I was like, who did this to you? Huh? Look at you now. Huh? Where is he? I'm going to have to help you. You know, if it wasn't for me, you'd be on the streets right now, you whore. She is a whore. She had nothing to say for herself. I don't think I went over the top. I'm not ready to be a grandma, honestly. I just don't think I'm mature enough. I had this lady message me on Facebook recently. It was out of the blue. She was a psychic. She's like, can I offer you a reading? I was like, you must not be that good because you didn't predict that I would say no. She turned the tables, though. She said, I knew you'd say no the first time. I was like, all right. It's pretty smooth. Not $50 smooth, though. I thought that was the end of it until I went to bed. This bitch popped up into my dreams, like a State Farm bitch. What the fuck? She's like, did you change your mind yet? Come on, lady, read the room. You're dressed like Flo. We're about to fuck. She's a hottie. I would go for Flo if I had a chance. I'm kind of dumb, if you didn't notice. But I think I have like a variable IQ. Like as soon as I learn something, I'm good for 30 seconds. But then after that, I'm like, what does IQ stand for? Intelligence queef? Pretty sure it's something close to that. Then somebody watches me doing something I know, it looks like I just queef my pants. Like, oh, God. How do I shake this stink off? Anybody here gay? Yeah, good. Thank goodness. You're both gay? That's crazy. This joke is for you. I'm not. No, I'm actually so not gay. Every time I see my balls in the shower, I'm like, ew, gross, dude. Put that shit away. I tuck them behind my leg. Identify as a girl for the rest of the shower. It's easy. It's easy. Try it out. Speaking of gay shit, you guys know about P. Diddy. Dom was talking about him. He's up to no good. Mr. Diddles. Fuck that guy. I heard him come on Pandora, and it was it was interesting. That song, "We Ain't Going Nowhere," right? That's a bunch of bullshit. As soon as those accusations came out, he was gone on a jet plane. You know what? You know who stood and took his lumps? The realest OG there was, Tupac. Right? Him and Mike Tyson were standing in court like, this bitch is tripping. I don't know what she's talking about. I bet Diddy's on Epstein Island right now, just chilling, making his new TV show. Actually, like, MTV's gonna pick him up pretty soon. He's making a show called Making the Band, do gay stuff. It's set to be a banger. You guys should check it out. Anybody like singing? Sing along to songs? Yeah, me too. I like making songs up for everyday activities. That way they're not so boring. Like when I'm drinking orange juice in the morning, I'll just break out in a song. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving juice. It always upsets my Nazi wife, though. She'll stumble into the kitchen, that old bag. You rascal. We don't love Jews in this house. Ah, sorry, honey. You're right. Only the concentrate. I'll leave it. I like to sing songs too all the time, like in the car, but I don't like when I make random animal noises in the middle of the song. I'm sure you guys can relate to this. You just be jamming out to some Creed, right? Out here in Port Carbon, big Creed fans. Can you take me higher? Meow, 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 meow. That's a kitty cat right there. Callback. It gets worse though. Like to a place where blind men see. Meow. That's a horny cat. That's when you forgot to get her fixed. There's a classic. I'm sure you guys all know this one. I'm going up the rails on a crazy train. That's a drowning cat. That's when you don't want a cat anymore. You stick that bitch in the tub. Yeah. Sorry if that was a little awkward, but I'm known to be awkwardistic, suffering from awkwardism. Best example of that was last December. I was going to the mall, trying to buy some presents, and a nice Asian man passed by me. He said, "Merry Christmas," and I got so nervous, I said, "Happy Honda Days." Oh, it was mortifying, you know, because he enlightened me. If it's before Christmas, it's Toyotathon. After Christmas, it's Honda Days. There's rules. There's rules to this shit. I think the Chinese are so fancy, though. Honestly, if you guys don't agree, you might after this. Like, instead of oranges, the fruit, they call them mandarins. That's pretty fancy. You know, the language they speak, anyone know what that is? It's Mandarin. Way to keep up. Very good. My sister, she went to vacation in China. She said it was amazing. They had good food, a great wall. Her name was a mandolin. Can you guess what they called her? Cheap American dick sock. It's very catchy when you say it with the accent. I won't do that unless you want me to. You want to hear it right now? Cheap American dick sock. He does jujitsu. He can verify that was accurate. I get stoned a lot. I don't know if you guys could tell. I have some high ideas. Like, what happens if a cop pulls you over, but he's also high, right? He just took an edible, so he's walking up to your car. Ready? This is a cop who's super stoned, just pulled you over. License and registration. He just forgets the mission. We've all been there. Sorry to break out the props, you know, but that's actually a fleshlight. You know, I'm a working man, so we got to get shit down on the road. Just like the truck drivers, busting them out. Actually, I had to get a new fleshlight recently. The one I had before was prolapsing. It's tough, you know, but that's what you get for buying secondhand. Take my advice. Never get a sex toy from the Salvation Army. Use your elbows blowing those fuckers out and just giving them back to the community. That's how he gives community service. You guys like hobbies? Yeah, hobbies are fun. I'm trying to get new ones every day. This one's a little tougher comedy, but one of the easier hobbies I picked up was gardening. It's a lot of fun. I've been watching videos, clips, trying to get better at it. I watched this one movie called Roots. Turns out, not so much to do with gardening. A lot more to do with crop tending, honestly, or tending the crop tenders, right? The only thing growing there is the equality gap, at an alarming rate. Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, y'all been so much fun. Let's keep this energy going. We got an open mic after. Make sure you sign up. And let's keep the laughs rolling.
Give it up for Anthony Pickle, everybody. Well, what his real name is? I'll drop it. His name is Tony Piccioni.
No, don't you do that.
And he chose
told my
Anthony
real
Pickle.
name?
His stage name.